body will feel what it.
Oh God. Okay guys, today we got a fun video. I'm gonna be working with Bo. I don't know what he's got planned today. He might be doing some iron work with me, but basically improving on what I did on the last lesson. We'll see what he's got going on today. So I imagine we'll be breaking a sweat pretty quickly. Bo's been on the channel before, guys. This is Bo Tarosi. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, Tarosi.
All right, Bo Tarosi, the head pro at Westcott, and I think we're gonna work on some new stuff today. Was it
at Somerville Country Club.
Okay, that video, yes. The one where I'm...
Yes. And so one thing I noted, you know, you look really good from that angle, everything looked good, but I did notice something as you were completing your swing post-impact, coming up to the top of your swing, how as you were coming through, you get really, really, really twisty, and this left arm starts collapsing a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Whereas I would like to see this thing stay a little bit more extended, longer through impact. Till you get up here to the top of your finish. And the other thing I was thinking about was just before I even saw that video was just your swing. I'll get fixated on swings. And you know, we've talked a lot about trying to keep your head back at address and stay behind the ball through impact. And then after that, allowing things to kind of move forward and go. I've got a drill I just want to try with you just to see if that's going to click with you. So have you hit any balls yet today?
No. We'll do the warm up. So just while I'm warming up here, one of the things I was working on quite a lot in the last 2 weeks of just since our last lesson, I really have been hammering in that grip, and I think it helped a lot with the driver. Yeah. Even though the one video I sent you, I still sliced it. But the sort of gap between my index finger and my my other fingers. That one was hit pretty well.
And another drill is to actually hit balls, and you can take like that whole finger off the club. You can take that finger and
just use the pad?
Yeah, and you're just relying on that pressure of that pad as you swing a club literally with your thumb and index finger off the club. To really feel how that thing is supposed to get involved. Let's just
the scope of practice. I'll just try and hit one straight.
But no, I'm glad to see you're kind of experimenting like that, just to start to see. Good setup.
That one felt nice and comfortable. I wanted to hit that relatively straight. It was a really high ball for me.
Setup looked really good.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
What is a cut? I've been trying to learn the different shot.
A cut is going to be a small fade. A little.
They always go little cut, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
A little cut is going to, for you, ball flight's going to be just fall a little bit to the right. A little draw or a soft draw you might hear on TV will be a ball that goes up for a right-handed golfer and just falls a little bit to the left.
Okay.
And then you got, you know, a big hook. That's a ball that's just going to go a lot more left, a little more uncontrolled left. A slice is a little more uncontrolled to the right. It looks really good, Cole.
Do you not think that this might just be my own personal thing, when I'm so hunched over the ball, like when I mean hunched, I mean my hips are really back, my shoulders are really over it. Is that not a bad thing, or is
do you consider that hunched over?
It just kind of looks like it to me, but maybe.
No, that's posture. That's really good posture. If we were drawing lines, I'd draw a line coming out of your hips, one going up your legs, and you'd see this great angle. You're in your golf posture. That looks really good. I really like that, actually.
Maybe I'm built weird.
No, you're
No,
not built weird. That's what it's supposed to look like. You're basically, there's your setup, and just look at we call it the posture, that angle of your back.
The kind of relaxed back.
Yeah, but you're hunched over, that look, versus the top of your backswing, that hasn't moved at all.
Okay, so I see what you mean. Yeah,
that's
from the relaxed position to.
Yeah, but the angle of your spine, it's still the same. You're still here at address. The top of your swing, you're still maintaining that same angle. That's fantastic, man. Don't change that. And the right leg, we've looked at that. That's what we talked a lot about last time.
The weight transfer.
Being able to turn inside that right side. That looks really, really good. Just looking at like the back of your left hand, your gloved hand, and the relationship of the face, those look really, really, really similar, which is great. That means that's just maintaining here to address, that's maintaining the same position at address. You can do one of three things. You can have that flat wrist area,
Mm-hmm.
and that should match the club. If you bow it this way, this is a very strong position.
Yeah, he's almost like that when
Yeah,
he swings.
it shuts the face down.
Yeah.
And then the opposite would be you put a little cup in here,
Yeah.
and this opens up the face. Hogan did put a cup in here, and that was to open up his club face because he fought the hook. So from here to then get to impact, he had to manipulate his hands so far that he could never hook it. Is that the secret? Is it not? That's a whole nother discussion. You look really good at the top. Love it. That's not too bad either. Transition, allowing the club to fall down. Here we go. But now back to, you're hunched over looking, you're still maintaining angles here. As you did at address. You're not standing up. Your upper body's not completely vertical.
And see, this comes from just my incorrect knowledge in the golf swing. For what I think that looks like ugly when I watch my swing, but then I'm
right, and that's a lot. Like it's
a misconception for me.
Totally, and as a teacher, almost half my job is to pull out, like, what are you trying to do? What is in your brain? What do you think is right? What do you think is wrong? Why do you think this? And then, okay, I just got to pull this out and we throw that away. You don't need to focus on that at all. Like this right here, you might think that's ugly, but you got a lot of good stuff going on here. The fact that I can see your left hip opening up, your shoulders are still square, one frame before this club gets to the golf ball, that's beautiful.
Okay.
And you're what you call hunched over.
Yeah.
You're still in that hunched over. No, that's still maintaining your posture. That's very similar to what your setup position looked like, just looking at the angle of your spine. You can see your weight coming off that right side. It's flowing towards your left. A lot of good stuff happening right there. There's a flaw or two, but every golf swing's got a flaw or two. You're not going to take full swings, and you're not going to take full throttled swings.
Right, just motions.
We're going to take little half swings softly. So we're not trying, and I'm not even putting the ball in front of you at first because this is going to feel really weird.
Yep.
But we can take little swings like this, and you're going to feel a lot of rotation after the ball, because the idea is you don't want to get whacked in the rib cage with this or impale yourself happening. And you can see when I rotate like this, both my arms are still fairly extended at this point. You will through here try to
get too flicky, and then
you'll stay extended with the right, but you'll really break the left down. I want you really starting to feel extension through. So that's going to be too far. I don't want you going that far.
Yeah.
All right, just slowly bring it down. Take your backswing, slowly bring it back towards me. So as you come through, this is all the farther I want you to go.
Okay.
And you can see right here, little bit of bend. That's fully extended, little bit of bend.
Yeah.
But you're not
here.
In here. So club is pointing relatively towards the target. Chest dead straight to it, and your hips are trying to go. Just for giggles, you want to just try pitching a ball out there?
Sure, yeah. About like that?
About like that.
They try to smack it?
They do. They always go for too much, and it's not about oh, there we go. I'm going to pull the stick out. Okay, put your hands back on it. From this point, if this were like a real swing and you've got lots of momentum happening, you're here, and at this point, your body
I'm just going here.
Yeah, your body has practically finished the swing.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just your arms and elbows rising up forward.
Yeah.
Because you are almost, body-wise, almost in your finished position. Just a little bit more turn, release from that right side, and you're there. So as you do that, I'm just going to put my hand right here. There you go. You got that great side bend. Keep the swing going, and okay, now do you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so hunched over right now?
I just know that I would never swing like that with my head corked off.
That's what you're going to start doing.
Okay. All right.
Head cork.
Yeah, I got bad news for you.
Yeah, your head might pop off here in about 3 swings. So
this has got to be one of those real versus feel moments, right? Tell me it is.
Yes, your head is not going to pop off.
Okay, good.
But yes, real versus feel, absolutely. Just go with what your body's allowing you to do, right in there. So what's really cool about this, do this one more time and then just hold that finish. boom, right there. What's really cool about this, your chest now is starting to look up towards the sky.
Yeah.
So you've got that little bit of bend now, and that's gonna just allow you to now make that turn
Yeah.
all the way through. If your chest doesn't get looking up a little bit, if it stays kind of looking down,
Yeah.
this is the only place your swing can kind of go is around over here. If we now get through impact and the chest starts looking up, we're able to finish our swing and keep that club on a really good path through there. We're just gonna hit some balls like that, and I'm just gonna stand here and remind you to keep that head behind that golf ball to impact and just past impact to where, you know, our hands are kind of hip height. Your body will feel what it, oh.
Oh God. It's sick, isn't it?
Ooh, that sounded good.
Yeah, and I try to keep my arms out. That was a little fat.
A little fat.
That was a little fat.
A little fat. Around and just stick my hand out
Yeah.
and keep you behind the ball. But that's the feel you're gonna get. You're gonna get set up, boom, get your little tilt over to your right side, and from there, just turning back and just trying to make sure that your head is staying in that same position once we get out to here. And then at that point, things can raise up and you can finish your swing. But for right now, just lots of little swings. That's all I wanted to
Awesome.
work with you today.
Thanks for letting me come out today.
Yeah, man.
That's a pleasure.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you guys. Like the comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever, I don't know. I'm bad at the outro stuff, it doesn't matter.